Hey guys, Ashley here with Furrbacca, and we are back one last time for our Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar, just to recap everything we've got, and just for me to just show you guys everything one more time, just kind of talk about my thoughts on the calendar, and I will try to pick a favorite thing out of all of this at the end. I do have a bit of a cheat sheet, just like I did the first year I did one of these calendars, just so I don't forget what anything is called. And so that I remember all the proper names for everything. Since some of them I didn't know the exact names of even when we were actually doing the calendar. Okay, so introduction out of the way. Well, I guess one more thing I would like to say is I am sorry that this ended up taking so long for me to get up. Just a lot of life getting in the way, as it so often does, and my brother stayed for first week of the new year and everything, and we just got busy doing a lot of stuff, and I just kind of kept pushing it forward, but we're doing it now. So anyway, you can see I have the box over here. I don't even think I showed the box during the recap the first year I did one of these, but I really like the scene on the box, and that was, of course, just like what the inside part looked like for making the scene on. See on the back as well. But yeah, I really do enjoy the art on the box. I won't be keeping the box, of course, because it just takes up space, and I have nowhere to do with it. So yeah, it is a nice box though. I will say I do really enjoy like the box art and how they did that. But anyway, that aside, let's go ahead and start on recap because I have it in the order we got it in. So the first item that we got on day one of the calendar was a First Order Star Destroyer, which is a pretty simple build, but still I think really good, like really effective in the kind of mini build style. I really do like how this one looks, even though it is a bit more like generic or plain. I think it's really cool. It's really recognizable and everything. So that was our first item. And then day two was a really cool one. Though I got confused about the wings, they couldn't figure out how to put them on. We got Kylo Ren's command shuttle, so this was his TIE fighter, which is really cool. And guys, I have, not going to spoil anything, but if you guys have not seen the new movie and you like Star Wars, you've got to go and see it. I absolutely loved it. But that is aside, and well, so did my cousin, so did Alicia, our grandmother, obviously, and my brother. Like, we all loved it. So definitely go see that if you haven't already. Okay, so enough about that, though. As I said, this is a really cool mini build. Again, very recognizable and detailed, despite the mini size. Sorry I keep, like, hitting the tripod. Sorry about that. So yeah, there's that one. I really love the creative use of the roller skate pieces throughout these builds, like as thrusters and stuff. So there is that one. Then next up, we got our first minifigure, which was just just kind of a generic First Order Stormtrooper. And underneath his helmet, he's got the generic Stormtrooper face. Just the one sided face, not a two-sided one. And that's just kind of the generic Stormtrooper face. I think I said that twice now, but that's all right. And again, those are always good. You can never really have too many of those. Same with like the battle droids, but we'll be getting to that soon anyway. So the next one we got was one that I found a little disappointing. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know, just the what was this one called again? The FWMB-10 repeating blaster. So this was just kind of like a blaster, like I think a turret, but I don't know. I found this one a little disappointing. It's cool, don't get me wrong. I don't know, just not really one of my favorites from this calendar. I do like the use of, it's hard to see it because of my light, but I do like the use of the like white gun piece. That's really cool. I feel like we don't see those very often, but other than that, not really one of my favorites. Okay, so then we got, and this was my favorite for a while from this calendar. It's definitely one of my favorites from this one. We got Poe's X-Wing, which is the black one, and this is literally so cool. Like, I love the X-Wings already anyway, and I just really love this one. I love Poe's because of the coloring on it. Just the orange and black scheming to it. And again, I'm knocking into the tripod, sorry. But yeah, again, very detailed for the small size. Very recognizable. Just a really cool mini build. All in all, oops. Well, mini build, I just crash landed onto my nice little setup there. Okay, let's just go ahead and set everything back up. Okay, and move Furrbacca back. Alright, so after that we got the Resistance Troop Transporter, which is this one right here, which I didn't really recognize at first, but after I like looked up what it was, yeah, I definitely could tell that that's what it was supposed to be. Or was this one of the ones I had to look up? Or was it one that I think this is one of the ones I had to look up, because some of them I recognized after they were together, others I had to look up to tell what they were, but I think this was one that I had to look up. But anyway, also this piece, if I remember right, the instructions didn't even show where to put it, but then I looked on, I think it was Jay's brick blog, I know that's where I looked, and that's where he had put it, so I guess that's where it was supposed to go. Again, a really cool one. It wasn't very easy for me to recognize, but a lot of people probably did recognize it right away. Me personally, I saw it and I was kind of confused, but as to what I was building. But yeah, after I like saw what it was supposed to be, I was like, oh yeah, that does look like that. Okay, so next up we got another minifigure, our second of the calendar. And that was Chewbacca, obviously, with his piece of fried pork. They did not come with these minifigure stands, but some of them I was having trouble standing up. So I did what I kept saying I might do, and dug out, like during the calendar, I kept saying I might dig out some of these stands that I had to stand them up during the videos, and I never ended up doing it, but for this, I kind of had to, because I would get one standing up and I would knock another one down, so... Anyway, you can see Chewbacca has like a lot of really cool detailing on him. I really liked that. And he also came with his little campfire. So that one is definitely one of my favorite minifigures from this calendar. Next up, we got Ahch-To, the island that Luke had exiled himself on, went into hiding on. That was a really cool one. Okay, but not too much to talk about that one. It's kind of a bit of a generic island. It's cool though, but still not too much to really talk about for that one. So next up we got old Luke Skywalker, which again, one of my favorites that we got in this calendar. I don't know why I was really so surprised that we got him, because I mean he is after all featured on the box, but I don't know. I guess because I don't really pay a lot of attention to what's featured on the box. I don't know. But I don't really know what I'm even trying to say here, but for whatever reason, I wasn't expecting him, even though I really should. I'm going to put his fish on his spear, actually. There we go. Just like on the box. He's got his speared fish. But yeah, he is a really cool one. Got detailing on the front and the back, as I believe they all do. And he does actually have the extra face. He's got the angry one. Of course, his hair covers that up, so you just choose whatever face. I like this more passive one, personally, but if you're doing a scene where you needed him to be angry, it's always nice to have the other side to use. Okay, so that was what we got. So that was, what day was that? We got him on day 9. So then that was followed up with this quad jumper, which I remember being difficult to get to stay together because these kept popping off, so I'm kind of being careful how I hold it. Again, a really cool mini build. I love the ships, personally. But I always love the Star Wars stuff. That was actually great timing over there for Furrbacca. I say I love the ships, and he starts making blasting noises. But, yeah, so that was that one. What did I just call that, by the way? Because I think Did I call that a quad jumper? Or did I say the wrong thing? 'Cause this is a quad jumper, and I may have called this have said that was the resistance troop transport, which is this. I don't know. I think I said the right thing, but I don't know. But anyway, that was the quad jumper, obviously. And then we got the Death Star turret, which I thought was really cool. I remember I wasn't sure what this was initially while building it, but at least I think this was one I wasn't sure of right away. But anyway, I think it's a really cool one. It's a neat turret, and I just like the way it's put together with like the little panels hiding like the actual way you've built it. It's just really cool, and of course you can turn this because of how you built it, because of how it's built, and I don't know, I just thought that one was really cool. Okay, and then next we got the Imperial Gunner, and I really like this one. I liked how his helmet was done especially. And then under the helmet he just got this face with the headset piece, and no back painting on his face, but anyway, he's a really cool minifigure as well. I think my top 3 minifigures would probably be the Imperial Gunner, old Luke Skywalker, and Chewbacca, but that's just me personally. Just because the Battle Droid and the Stormtrooper you can kind of get anywhere, and I don't know, I mean, he's pretty cool too. I don't know. But anyway, that was followed up by this cute little mouse droid, which I could not, for the life of me, remember the name of initially. Because I called it like a mouse bot or a rat bot. Like, I could not remember this for the life of me initially. But yeah, that's the mouse droid. He's really cute. I don't know why I think the mouse droids, I almost said bots again, are cute, but I don't know. Okay, so then we got this snail tank, which was a really cool addition to the calendar. Really enjoy this one. Reminds me of WALL-E from this angle. I haven't seen WALL-E in a long time. But it was a good movie from what I remember. But yeah, there's the snail tank. Then next, obviously, we got this battle droid. Pretty cool. Another one you can't really have too many of. Seeing this, I keep thinking of like the battle scenes in like the prequel movies, because I recently, when my brother stayed, we watched through all the old movies. Well, not all of them. We almost got through all of them, but not quite. But anyway, next up we got the MMT. Another one was a pretty cool addition to the calendar. Not really, I would say it probably wasn't really all that expected. So yeah, and again, as I've said, for pretty much all of these, or at least I should be saying for pretty much all of these if I haven't, again, very well detailed and pretty easily recognizable for the size and everything. Although I could also see people possibly mistaking this for a speeder as well. But yeah, that's that. And again, another creative roller skate piece usage. All right, and then next, one of the ones that gave me some trouble because I kept losing pieces, the thruster things at the back. We got the escape pod on day 17. Pretty cool. That was followed up with our Rebel Fleet trooper here. And I don't know why, again, I really think his helmet's kind of cool. I don't know, I really like the helmets. And he's got two faces. He's got this kind of angry one and this more passive one. I've got the angry face chosen just because, I don't know, I guess I just like that one better. I'm sorry if my camera's not focusing very well, guys. I'm trying. Okay, so that was followed up by one that I can say, at least for me, 100% certain was not expected. We got a Minoc, which is such a cool creature to get in one of these calendars. You don't really see them. So I just thought that was really cool. Oops. Trying not to drop him, holding him by his tail. So that's what we got on day... I know I'm not saying the days all the time, but on day 19. I'm doing them in order, though, so you guys know, the first one I showed was day 1, then day 2. Yeah, so anyway, after the Minoc, we got the Echo Base, which is a pretty cool little build. Especially in micro size, you can pretty much tell what it is. This does move. So yeah, that was a really cool one. Not too much to say about it, just other than it is a really cool design. It got the arch and everything. Okay, and that was followed up with the Cloud Car on day 21, which I thought was really cool. Really loved the color scheme of it and everything, and just the overall design. And again, for just like really recognizable, I think, in mini form. That's what I like about these. They make the mini thing, like the mini builds, they make them so they're so recognizable for the most part as what they are, even though they're so small. Okay, so next up we have our Cloud Car Pilot, and he's pretty cool. I like the little silver blaster he came with, but I don't know. He's got two faces as well, more passive face. Come on, camera. And then the kind of, no, you almost call that like a scared face or uncertain maybe, which is the one I've chose on him. So yeah, he's pretty cool, nice detailing and everything, but I wouldn't like put him up as one of my favorite minifigures. I don't know, he is a cool thing to get, but I don't know, I guess for me I kind of rank them as if they're like the background ones are cool to get, but obviously ones who are more recognizable are a lot cooler, I guess. I don't know. It's just me personally, obviously. So anyway, then we got the Christmas Gonk Droid, which is so cool. I loved this build, and I still love this build. So this one's pretty much like exclusive to the calendar, because I mean, where else are you going to get a Christmas Gonk Droid? I don't think you can get it anywhere else. I could be wrong, though. So I think that one is really cool. I guess if you had the parts, you could just like put it together yourself from your own parts, but otherwise, he's so cool. He's like, if you didn't, like, he's a Gonk Droid, but he's like a little present, essentially. It's so cute. And then, last but not least, definitely not least, sorry, I had to shoo my cat away. She was gonna try and chew on one of my cables. But anyway, last but most certainly not least, we got this adorable Christmas Porg. And I was waiting for the Porg because I knew we had to be getting the Porg because it was on the calendar, and I figured it was probably the last day, which is I believe what they did back in 2016 with the Christmas like Chewbacca or Christmas Wookiee. So it was definitely exciting to get this, and I absolutely love it. Oops, I was in frame there, right? So anyway, he came with this cute little like present. A little star as the bow. I think these are actually both pieces like you normally see in Friends sets. Not sure because I don't have too many Friends sets myself. But anyway, the hat is actually interesting because his head is too small to like put the hat on normally, so you have to put a little a single peg piece is what I'm gonna call it. A stud piece, that's what they're called. And then you put the hat on. Well, maybe. Okay, now I can't get his hat back on. There we go. So yeah, he is really cute. I love the Porgs so much, guys. I know I'm not alone in that. Like, I absolutely love the Porgs. So, that was everything we got. Let me just, like, pan you guys over them. All in all, I thoroughly enjoyed this calendar. And I honestly already miss it. It was so much fun doing this almost every day. I know I missed some days and had to double up, and I started late, but aside from that, I absolutely loved this and seeing like what little things we were gonna get, and it was just so much fun. I already miss it and cannot wait for next year. And if possible, I'm probably gonna do another Star Wars one, but we'll see. If nothing else, I would like to do another Lego one next year. I guess this year, technically now. So anyway, I hope you guys all, I am going to pick my favorites in just a second, but I hope you guys all had a great Christmas, by the way, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, anything else you might have been celebrating, I hope you had a good holiday for whatever else. I think think Hanukkah was around there, so I'm not sure if Hanukkah fell like right around on Christmas this year. I think I don't know because I don't celebrate it myself. But if you do and it was, and I hope you had a great Hanukkah. Even if it didn't, I hope you had a great Hanukkah. Even if it didn't fall like right on Christmas. And just anything else you might have been celebrating. If you don't celebrate anything, I hope you just had a great day anyway. So on Christmas, I know that I had a really nice Christmas, and I will be showing doing a haul video of what I got. I'm just waiting for my last thing from my mom. I have another doll coming because Elise got me a doll, and then Mom got me one, but it's a little bit late right now, but that's all right. So anyway, that's aside from the point. I just wanted to kind of put that out there. Another Christmassy video. But anyway, my favorites from the calendar, obviously the Porg has to be my favorite. Because, I don't know, I just love the Porg so much. My favorite minifigure, I'm going to go with Chewbacca, followed closely by Luke, and then by the Imperial Gunner, just because I really liked him. I just think his helmet's really cool, and I don't know, I think their uniforms in general are cool. I just really like that character. Gonk Droid's probably like a runner-up as well for a favorite. And then I'm going to pick a favorite ship as well. This is I almost want to say it's a toss-up between Kylo's ship and Poe's X-Wing, but honestly, I don't think it is, because I just love the X-Wing so much. As much as I like Kylo's character and everything, and he does have a cool X-Wing, or an X-Wing, what? A cool TIE fighter. I just really like Poe's X-Wing, so that's gotta be my favorite ship. Okay, so before I end up finding a way to make everything my favorite item, I think we're gonna have to wrap this up here. So thank you guys so much for watching and for watching through the advent calendar with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope to see you guys for whatever I do next. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you guys want to be able to comment, I no longer have comments on my videos. They disabled those now for anyone whose channel was marked as a kids channel. So if you want to comment, to interact with me, if you're able to have an Instagram, a Twitter, or a Facebook, then feel free to interact with one of my accounts on there. I will link the social medias that I just mentioned in the comment section. Okay, that was a bit of a mess of an outro, but that's alright. So anyway, as I said, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye, guys!